At the end of the day, nobody cares. Work harder. At the end of the day, no matter how much you complain, nothing is going to change. And that's rightfully so. Because if you want change, you have to start with yourself. You can't look outwards and expect change to just come to you. It doesn't work like that. You have to work towards what you want. Not necessarily work harder, but I believe you have to work smarter. This world is a lot of mental games out here. And the hardest worker doesn't get raised to the top. If that was the case, the hardest worker, the janitor would be the CEO. And we know it doesn't happen like that. It usually takes a lot of knowing a lot of people in, high places, or using your intellect to your best ability. But at the end of the day, once you learn this simple truth, life just moves a lot smoother because you have no expectations on, the outcome. Or you're not stressing and harping on the outcome, or stressing and harping on, not receiving, the recognition or help you want. Because everybody has their own individual lives going on. Everybody has something going on that they can't really give a F about what you got going on. Because I got this going on. So for them to care about what you got going on, you have to make them care. You have to. Time and attention is one of the most valuable things as a human that you can offer up. You watching this video, you're basically giving me your time. You're giving me something you can never get back. So to make people care about what you got going on, think about it like this. You're trying to make people give you something they can never give back. So why should they waste a second caring about what you're talking about or caring about your problems when they have their own shit going on? So you have to make yourself valuable. You have to make yourself an asset. You have to make yourself entertaining. You have to make yourself all of these things just for people to care about the words that are coming out of your mouth or your viewpoints or your standpoints. So at the end of the day, I'm essentially a nobody. I'm essentially a nobody in a pool full of, and when I say pool, I mean the world, in a world full of people just trying to have a voice. Believe it or not everybody in this world has a voice. A voice is something you have to work towards. Power in a voice is something you have to work towards. Once you achieve these certain things in life that you work towards, then you have a say-so in whether your opinion matters or not. But like I say, hard work, some people never worked hard. Some people have never worked hard a day in their life, and they've achieved more. They've achieved more than you'll ever achieve. And you've been sweating blood, sweat, and tears. You've been dripping blood, sweat, and tears. And it's unfair, but life isn't fair. And to a messed up way of thinking, is life has to be fair. Life doesn't care about fairness. Life is not going to be what you want it to be. It's going to be what it's always been. It's always been unfair, and rightfully so, because the world doesn't owe you, me, or anybody else anything in this world. You come into this world and you play the cards you were dealt. You play the hand you were dealt. That's all it is. The moment you're born, you play the hand you were dealt. rightfully so. Some people just have better hands. Now, I have no say in how any of this is run. The world, politics, people, media, what I believe is right, what I believe is wrong. What I say, it doesn't matter. I only have control over my life and what I do in my life to a certain extent. I don't even have 100% control over my life. Because I only could go as far as the doors that allow me to open. I'm not welcome in every single room because I haven't obtained access to every single room. But at the end of the day, the message I'm trying to get across is nobody cares. Nobody's going to care unless you give them a reason to care. So you have to work harder. Whatever working harder, whatever that may mean to you, work smarter, harder, whatever it may mean to you, whatever you believe is the right way for you to get ahead, to you to get one foot in the door, that's what you have to do. And a lot of people don't like hearing the honest truth because a lot of people, we love sugarcoating. We love to hear the good. We love to hear the good. We love to hear the positive, but that's just not how it is. That's just not how it is. And I like to keep a good, firm reality check on myself and to know that, hey, this is the way the world is. And no matter how positive I want the outlook to be, there's a chance that it may not be that. No matter how much I put my best foot forward, there's a chance it may not be that. Not because of me, but because of things out of my control that I have no say in. And I just come to the realization that that's just the way life is, and there's not much I can do about it. I can only control the things I can control and work towards the things that I believe, is right for myself. Because you only could push yourself forward. Before you help anybody else, you have to be able to help yourself. But yeah, just keep in mind there's 6 billion people on this planet. And we all live, no, I lie, it's 8 billion people on this planet, 8 billion plus. And we all live 8 billion different lives. We have 8 billion different mindsets, 8 different billion goals, 8 different billion dreams, 8 billion different voices. So imagine how, suppressed your voice is going to be unless you find some way to rise to the top. Unless you find some way to, rise above it all. But like I said, nobody cares, work harder. Nobody cares. Just work harder. No, I don't know if I have to say it in Spanish. I don't have to say it in Portuguese. I don't know what language you want me to say it in. But no matter which language you say it in, the outcome is not going to change. So I understand life is not fair. I understand life is not easy. But at the end of the day, nobody cares about your problems or what you got going on in your life because everybody else got their own problems in their life going on. So as bad as that may sound, as hurtful as that may sound, I just want you to get over that initial hurt, that initial pain, that somebody is going to come and, pat you on the back and say, it's going to be all right. You're going to make it true. Whatever. At the end of the day, you have to be your own person to pat yourself on the back. You have to be your own motivator. You have to be your own pick-me-up. Because You're born into this world by yourself. You're gonna meet people along the way, but at the end of the day, you essentially still have to look out for yourself. And that's my message for you. So do the best you can. Do the best you can, and just do the best you can, man. That's all I got. That's all I can ask for you. That's all you can ask for yourself. So just do the best you can. And yeah. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Peace.